Hello everybody, Intuition here. Thank you as always for making time and space for us. Today we would like to talk about the fountain of youth and how you could drink from this fountain of youth. However, before we grant you the keys to being able to take a sip from this ever-evasive fountain, we want to provide you with an image and an understanding because it is important equally as you taking a sip from this fountain. And what it is that we want to remind you of and give you an image of is the idea that your body is a container. It contains the essence of all it is that you are, the truth of all it is that you are. And then therefore your body is just an extension. So you are not your body. Your body is an extension of all it is that you are. And so it is a container. And so if it is a container, we want to give you the image of a food-safe container. A food-safe container that is perhaps plastic is going to start changing color, changing its shape, changing its structure, depending on the elements that it is exposed to. If you put this food-safe container in the sun, the plastic is going to start looking foggy and get a strange residue over it, which is going to be hard to clean and clear up. It is going to take away its transparency. If you put spaghetti sauce in this container, there's a possibility that is going to dye this container red. And so we say this because it is important for you to understand that the container is just a container. What is important is what it is containing. And what it is containing might be toxic, which is making it look a certain way. You might be holding a lot of toxic emotions and feelings and things that need not be contained within your energetics that are then therefore bleeding, intoxifying into your skin and body systems that are making you look and feel old. Because at the end of the day, you are a timeless, endless being, truly, honestly. You are a lowercase g God and a master of a certain universal principality, and without you, the mastery in which you understand would be lost, which means the universe would be lost because you are an important aspect of the universe. So you are endless and timeless, and then therefore your container should look like the representation of what it is that you are, and you're not some old bag. You are timeless, endless, youthful. So it is important to understand that your container is only representing what it is that it's containing. And if you're looking old, well, what is going on inside of you that is toxifying the environment in which your body is simply reflecting? Because once you understand that, you're going to be able to remove that toxin and start seeing a difference and a change in your appearance physically. But that is aside. That is not the big surprise that we're wanting to offer in this video with regards to how you could drink from the fountain of curiosity. That is just something that is important to understand. So how you drink from this fountain of curiosity, we gave it away already. How you drink from this fountain of youth is being curious. That is all it takes. You have to be curious, and that will allow you the elixir of youth. If you are not curious, if you stop being curious, if you start saying, I know everything, there's nothing else for me to know. I've met all the people that I need to meet. I've done all the things that I need to do, and I'm just going to sit in this chair and watch the days go by. Then you have stopped being curious. And if you've stopped being curious, then what the hell is the point of you being here? Because the point why we're all here is for us to evolve and grow and understand all it is that we are and come back to a remembrance of all it is that we are so we could get out of this place and space that confines us. And I don't mean the body. I mean the world and the universe in which we are contained in. In order for us to leave this place, we have to be curious. And by being curious, we understand all it is that we are. And by understanding all it is that we are, then we tap into the universal principality that we are, that gives us the key and mechanism for us to go. So maybe, again, you're the universal principality that is intellectualism. And by being curious, you remember all the intellectual ways, all the sciences, all the maths that it will take for you to build a spaceship and get the hell out of here. Or maybe you're the universal principality that is wisdom. And you tap in so much to that universal principality that you are able to spiritually enlighten yourself so much that you tap into a rainbow body and bam, you're out of here. Or maybe you are the universal principality that is evolution. And you tap into that in some way, shape, or form. You are able to evolve yourself so far, so fast, that maybe you sprout wings that are able to climb into the stars, climb into the universe in that way. You're able to levitate right out of here. Whatever it is that your universal principality is, it is important to remember all it is that you are. And you do that by being curious so that you continue to evolve towards that remembrance of self. And when you continue to be curious, then again, you're pushing your way closer to yourself and farther away from the societal norms, the toxicity that tends to eat away at the container that is the body. But by being curious and putting down the notion that you know everything, allows you to stay forever young because it is representative of all it is that you are. That is you remembering all it is that you are, and all it is that you are is timeless, youthful, forever. Because you are a universal principality that has mastered something quite impressive. You can't do that in a finite amount of time. That takes forever, so to speak, to do. And so you are timeless, you are endless, you are ageless. You are always evolving, which makes you young. And so all you need to do to genuinely, truly stay youthful in your appearance is simply by being curious, by stopping yourself in the notion, again, that you know all it is that you need to know, and being curious about your day, being curious about your routine. Why do I do these things? You know, I get in the car every day and I turn on the specific station and then I listen to it mindlessly. Why? I'm curious. Why do I do this? You know, every day I get out of bed and I take a left step and I take a right step, but maybe I want to take a right step today. Why is it that I'm always taking a left step instead of a right step? And when you get curious, again, you start lightening up. And when you start lightening up, all that dense toxic energy that is sitting around in your system has to leave. And as it leaves, what you're replaced with is that rejuvenation of youth. So all it takes is for you to be curious, and you will start looking childlike, like a teenager, like you're going through puberty. So we offer this to help to potentially remind you of all it is that you are and give you a benefit. And the benefit is, as you remember all it is that you are by being curious, you start to look fantastic, better than you ever could have when you knew it all. So as always, we're full of gratitude for you making time and space for us. And we wish you well, looking reminiscent of the universal principality that you already are. Timeless, endless, beautiful, easy breezy cover girl. Well wishes.